Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing a historic hauntings video about the Giza Pyramids of Egypt. Everyone is familiar with the Great Pyramids of Egypt. They're one of the seven wonders of the ancient world. As tourist attractions, these structures see tons of visitors every year, and a lot of people, they're magnificent to look at. But people don't really realize what went into building them. The thing I see that I'm bringing to light here is a lot of tourists, a lot of the locals see and hear things around the pyramids that just can't be explained. And I'm not saying that we can see videos of apparitions or whatever, but there's just a lot of weird stuff that happens around there. So let's get started. There's still controversy as to when these pyramids were built. The most conservative estimates put them at about 5,000 years old, which means they were there at least 3,000 years before Christ walked the earth. There has been widespread speculation as to who actually built the pyramids and how and why. And I'm not going to go into the different theories of their construction. For the purposes of this video, I'm concentrating on the length of time the structures have been around. But we do need to touch on how they were built. If mankind built the pyramids, which is the most likely scenario, with the technology of the time, then we know several truths. These are absolute facts. Massive amounts of slave labor had to be employed. If they weren't slaves, these people were dedicated people. Holy crap, they were religious zealots or something. The best explanation I can see at this point was slave labor, because we know slavery was big in the area. The diet of said slaves was not ideal. Working conditions were horrifically harsh. Water had to be carted to the site. The builders did not have the wheel or even iron. The pyramid builders cut granite and limestone blocks totaling billions of tons using copper tools. Some of the blocks weigh 50 tons or more. And all of these were moved by hand. All of this exceedingly difficult labor and poor diet means that untold thousands of these slaves died in the process. Since the Giza Pyramids took longer than a quarter century to build, the sheer number of slaves lost would be multiplied over this long time. Furthermore, Egypt has been a land at war forever. Remember, the Roman Empire was born and died after the pyramids were built. How many battles, massacres, and executions took place within sight of these landmarks? All we know of are the historical records, which are woefully lacking. What this boils down to is that the Giza Pyramids may very well be the most haunted structures on earth. How many slaves, warriors, soldiers, thieves, commoners, kings, pharaohs, concubines, people still walk the sands of Giza, of the Giza Plateau, possibly unaware they've even passed? I'm waiting on a serious investigation of the area to determine an answer to that question. People at the site have seen and heard things, ghostly voices out of nowhere. Animals have led people to archaeological discoveries. The grave sites have been found in the area. If there is a such thing as ghosts, and if ghosts actually do in fact exist and haunt our world, the Giza Plateau, the Giza Pyramids would be the place for them to be. It's been around for 5,000 years with untold millions of deaths in the area. Why would there not be ghosts there? How could there not be? That's my contention. People have seen and heard things, and given the history, how could they not? Hope this finds everybody well. and I hope you're enjoying my haunted videos. I would very much like some feedback, so if anybody wants to put some in there, that'd be great. I'm trying not to delve into the spectacular, but sometimes certain stories are just too rich not to talk about. At any rate, I hope this finds everybody well. You folks have a good day. God bless one and all.
You